as a man, one thing I've experienced is after having done frequent exercise, when you stop doing it, I feel really kind of like there's something intuitively restless in my blood almost. I feel like you need to kind of exert some force on yourself. Not always, but I feel like there's some prehistoric, there's some evolutionary. Do you get what I'm saying? You're like
evolutionary shit. Yeah.
Yeah. You've got to kind of. I'm not trying to sound like I'm that Liver King dude. I don't know if you know who he is on Instagram.
Is he the guy that eats all the
liver? Yeah.
I'm sorry, that just does not seem worth it to me. Like, I'm sure he's very healthy, but like,
it's not for me either. But I think there's some truth in what he says, where like you've got to get outside, resistance on your body in order to kind of wake yourself up. And I soon realised that what I was doing was just not really enough. And even though it was ticking that mental health box of like feeling like I've exhausted myself for the day, I wasn't really seeing any what I wasn't really doing, I wasn't really approaching it like I would be approaching guitar, where I'll be setting goals and asking myself, what do I really, really want to achieve from this? So like now, as part of my morning routine, I'll do like 30 minutes of calisthenics, whether that's like pull-ups, press-ups, like different types of like body weight training. So I'll do that to just have that mind-body connection sort of thing, and just to just achieve something, even if like the day I don't really get much done with guitar, I don't write much music or whatnot. At least I've kind of put my body through some resistance. I feel better for doing it, and maybe I achieved a few more reps than I usually would have done. I'm not, again, looking to be world's strongest man. I'm just looking to basically make sure that I'm in check physically. And there's also, there's just other benefits from doing it as well. Like mentally, it makes me feel more alert. It grounds me a little bit as well in another way. Like there's loads more I do in meditation to do this, but it also kind of like kicks the shit out of me a little bit to make me not. I'm more sympathetic with other people since doing this, since some of the workouts I do, which I really try and push myself. I tend to be way more focused and calm in the day, and I tend to be way more sympathetic with other people. Which I found really interesting. This is why I try and exercise most days now, because there's been some days, like we're not perfect, are we? We're all flawed, and there's certain days where we're not as the kind of person we always want to be, and I've noticed that those days where I haven't exercised, or if I've left it a couple of days, or I don't know, something's just not right in the day. And one of the aspects of the days that I haven't exercised, that I've been a bit snappy with someone, and I reflect on it the next day, and it's because, and I'm just like, it's because I physically wasn't there that day. I wasn't, I was too like in my head about stuff, and I need to, resume putting that resistance on myself in order to, understand the struggle that everybody has. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Then it's kind of to do with that struggle.